Is that all it is? You just need a holiday. Why don't you go off on your own somewhere like, hey, remember the great time we had at Marimbula?
Norm, no. It's not a holiday I want.
Then what? Damn it, I love you, Joyce. Just say what it is, and you've got it.
A divorce. I want a divorce, Norm.
Thank you for a lovely afternoon.
It was our pleasure.
Oh, don't get up, Grandmother. I'll show them out.
Thank you, Jennifer. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Oh, Anne, did you remember to ask them to dinner Friday?
I don't think I did. You must come.
How lovely of you to invite us. But I'm afraid I'm not up to leaving the house anymore now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll come, won't you, Jen? Oh, no,
We'll be happy to see you home safely, Mrs. Hartley.
Of course. I think it's an excellent idea. Jennifer doesn't get out nearly enough.
Jenny?
I'd love to.
Well, look at this. How the hell do you think you're going to trade this? 5 years you've had this, for Pete's sake.
So what?
And this. Good God Almighty!
Saving it for your birthday, aren't
What? Now, look, Lady Muck, I'm going to lay it on the line to you. Either you get rid of this junk or I'm moving out.
Then go. Go on, you fat old has-been. What do I care? You've never liked me anyway, so why should I worry?
Never liked you?
Yes, that's right. Is it, or is it not true, that you have knitted everybody else in Barnhurst a cardigan and not once have you knitted one for me? Yes, that stopped you, didn't it? So go on, live out. I don't care. I'm sick to death of you.
I'll do the cooking, okay? You won't have to worry about a thing.
I certainly won't argue about that.
Still can't get over Dame Hartley giving in without an argument.
It's obvious she cares for Jenny.
Yeah. It's a strange way of showing it. She might as well be locked up at Wentworth for all the freedom she's allowed.
I can't see that Mrs. Hartley's totally to blame. Jenny's quite capable of speaking up for herself.
Yeah, I know. I get the feeling she doesn't want to hurt the old lady, though.
Well, it isn't easy for either of them.
Oh, come on. If Mrs. Hartley wasn't so damn selfish, she'd see what she's doing.
I wouldn't call her selfish. She's a charming woman who obviously dotes on Jenny. She just doesn't know how to let go, that's all.
Well, maybe you could talk to her. She seems to like you.
She'd just see it as interfering. I'm afraid if Jenny wants to make the break, she's going to have to do it by herself.
A little help from her friends wouldn't go astray.
You keep out of it, Pippa. After your rudeness this afternoon, you do more harm than good.
Pardon?
It wasn't the best place to air your love life.
Come on, I'm not 12 years old anymore.
You're a grown woman who's old enough not to insult the hostess.
And I always thought of you as progressive. What a letdown. You're as narrow-minded as Mrs. Hartley.
I'm sorry, Pippa. I'd rather be narrow-minded, as you call it, and display the sort of standards you obviously live by. You're my daughter, and I love you. But I certainly don't like what you've become.
Looks like it's yours again, Chook.
Isn't it always? I've been losing to her now for months. Well, I now owe you. What are these matches worth?
$5 each.
That's
22,500.
clever little thing, aren't you? Well, I'll pay you when I win
Don't
taps.
trust her.
Eh?
You can't trust anyone, least of all your friends.
What's up, you?
A lifetime of ingratitude, that's what it all boils down to.
Yeah, Willie. Well, open it.
I'd rather not, thank you.
Oh, all right, if that's the way you feel.
Just a minute.
What is this, a birthday or something?
She's just trying to get back into my good books, that's...
Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice. Who's it for?
Well, you silly duffer.
Me?
I made it for you 6 years ago. You remember that first cell we shared?
Made this for me?
And then we had a big Barney and I stuck it away again.
Oh, May, it's lovely.
You forget you had it, May.
No, it's just every time I went to give it to her, we'd have another fight. But it's yours now.
Oh, I reckon I'd be crying too if my mate hated me that much. Hell, May, you can hold a grudge.
It's not so much holding a grudge as getting the timing right.
6 years? That is the worst insult you've ever thrown at me, you hussy!
comfortable? I could get you some more pillows.
No, thank you, dear. I might have a little nap before dinner, I think.
You are feeling all right, aren't you?
Yes, my sweet. It was a lovely afternoon. I've always had a lot of respect for Anne Reynolds.
Me too. I'm really glad you let me accept their dinner invitation. Do you think my white linen would be suitable?
No, don't be silly, child.
What about the blue?
You're not going. You didn't really think I meant it.
Yes, I did. You told Mrs. Reynolds.
Then you'll just have to ring her and offer your apologies, won't you?
No, Nana. It would be very rude after...
Beg your pardon. Are you defying me?
Oh, Nana, please. It's only for dinner. I'd be home early.
No, I'm sorry. I will not have you associating with that immoral young woman.
Pippa?
Yes. Gracious child, did you hear the way she spoke to me?
Oh, but she didn't.
No, I'm sorry. That's the end of the matter. Now off you go.
I'm sure she's sorry for what she said. She'll probably ring tomorrow and apologize. It'd be all right to go if she does, won't it?
What is this, Jennifer? Why the sudden eagerness to go out? It's a man.
No.
That's what it is, isn't it? You and that woman have arranged a clandestine meeting with some man.
No.
You little whore, don't you deny it. Just like your Aunt Harriet.
Grandmother, please.
You always have been. Don't you think you can hide it from me? It's written all over you. And why do you think... Come back here, I'm not finished with you yet. You little whore, don't you deny it. Just like your Aunt Harriet. And I had to hear it from the start.
No.
You are 13 years old. You should be whispered.
We're just talking, honestly.
Talking? Oh, you think I don't know what goes on, girl? I will not have a harlot for a granddaughter. And this door will stay closed until you learn the error of your ways. You hear me?
I hate you.
Joyce, I'm home.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here